So as you can tell by the title of this video, this is the brand new LUMIX S1R Mark II. I've got this camera for a few days before it's announced. Panasonic New Zealand have been really good to let me have this camera to review. They haven't paid me. I don't get to keep this camera. It gets returned to them. I buy all of my LUMIX cameras with my own money because I love their cameras. I think they're really good value for money and they perform really well now that they've sorted out their autofocus. So this camera goes back to them. So they don't pay me. They don't get any input in these videos. This will be the first of a few videos because I've got to unbox the camera. I thought I might as well do a video unboxing it and show you what's inside the box because this is a retail box. So everything in here is what you will get when you purchase the camera. Now, this is a new style box because this is what their old boxes used to look like. This is nice. I've not seen this. I was told I'd be quite impressed with the new box, and I am. That is a really nice looking box. I know it's only a box, but when you're spending this type of money, I don't know how much this is, but I know it's going to be way more expensive than the S5 Mark II. You want a nice box, and that is a really nice looking box. So I'll turn that there, on the side, and on the back, and there, and then on top, you get to see what the camera looks like. So this is just going to be a quick unboxing because I want to show you guys what comes in the box, and then I can set the camera up. I don't know much about this camera as I'm making this video because I've got all the notes they've sent me, all the press release and everything else that you guys are going to see when this is launched, but I don't know much about it. I know it's a new sensor. I know it can do 8K internal recording and it has a lot of other features, but I will talk about that in another video because I have a few days before this is launched and I want to get as many videos out as I can. So this is just a quick unboxing. So get the top of it. Okay. Oh, okay. So you don't really get a manual. You have to download the manual, I guess, to find out. But you get those in there, and you got the LUMIX Lab app. So that's what's inside the box. That's what's inside the box. So I'm going to put to one side, and I'll take out what's in there. Battery. Now the battery is the same battery that the S5 Mark II, the S9, I think the GH7, I could be wrong with that, and the original S5. So it's the same battery. So if you have these cameras already, it's the same battery, which is really good. So this is the battery charger. Yes, it comes with a battery charger. I complained about my SL3 video that it didn't come with a charger. And I was told that it's something to do with a new EU law. I don't know about that because I'm down here in New Zealand. So if you do know about that new EU law and the reason it can't come with a charger or a charging brick or cable or whatever, let me know down in the comment section. But this S1R Mark II comes with a battery charger, which is nice because when you spend that type of money, you want to, oh, there you go, 50% power on that battery already. Okay, but it doesn't come with a cable, no USB-C cable. We have plenty of them because everything's USB-C now. And it doesn't come with a wall charger or wall brick. So you can use your MacBook, iPad, whatever you want to do. So there is a neck strap, which is a LUMIX neck strap. It just says LUMIX on there. There's no S1R Mark II. I'm going to call it an S5 in a minute. I know I am. Okay, and nothing else in the box. So we'll put the box right out of the way. So it comes in this really nice bag. Not a plastic bag, which is nice. And, oh, wow. Okay, that does look like an S5 Mark II, but different. It kind of looks like they've taken the S5 Mark II and the GH7, put them together and made it better. As you've got all the dials on top, and then you got the back of the camera, you got the bottom of the camera, which it says sample, by the way. And inside there you have a brand new 44 megapixel full frame sensor. This is a brand new 44 megapixel sensor. Actually, I don't know who else uses a 44 megapixel full frame sensor. So there you go. Now the screen is the bit I like the most. Okay, so you got your flip screen. Okay, so really good for content creators. When you're shooting video, the problem is when your screen is like that, you're not looking straight down the camera, you're looking off to the side, and it's quite distracting. Well, it is for me. So I find that quite distracting, but what this one does, if you turn it there, it comes out. But then it does something even more. It pulls out. So you can look straight down, and this incredibly good EVF is not blocking the screen. Look at that. So it's kind of the same as my SL3. If you watch my previous video, or previous two videos, depends on what's coming out, it's the same type of screen, except for the SL3 doesn't flip around. you only tilt it and that's it. With this, I can use this to make videos for myself on the YouTube channel. So it's kind of a do-it-all camera. It feels really solid. That's a really solid camera. On the side, you've got all your ports, and they're all individual doors. Isn't that nice? Why can't other brands do that? Got a full-size HDMI, thank you. USB-C, you've got headphone and microphone ports. So there it is. That's a really nice, solid camera. I do like that. Obviously, on the top, you've got this hot shoe. That is a multi-use hot shoe. I don't know what it's called. It'll pop up on the screen somewhere. And you can use the XLR2. Is it XLR2? DMW XLR2, I think that's what it's called. And this will actually have 32-bit float recording, which is basically like raw audio recording via the XLR ports on that device, which I'm recording at the moment because there's a microphone here. Now, I've been told there's a lot of improvements on this. Like I said, this shoots 44 megapixel stills. It has a high res mode, which is a pixel shift mode. I can't remember what that is. Again, it'll pop up on the screen. Like I said, I haven't read the notes. I'm going to unbox this, read the notes, set the camera up, and then do some videos. It has 8K recording. It does 6K open gate. I've been told by Panasonic that in the future firmware update, it will do 8K open gate, which would be incredibly good. Be absolutely amazing if it can do that in this small camera. It's got some exhaust vents. I don't know if you can see them. There's exhaust vents there. I don't know if you can see them. Solid feeling camera. I like LUMIX cameras because they have buttons for everything. You got ISO, white balance, exposure compensation. You got an AF on button at the back. You got a button here which will change your focus settings. You got continuous, single, and manual focus on a switch there. They really put a lot of effort into designing these cameras and making them very user friendly. I'm going to finish this video here because I need to set this camera up, read the notes that they sent me, and then put together a few more videos on this camera and what I think about it. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not paid for this. I don't get to keep this camera. It goes back to Panasonic New Zealand. They've been really nice to lend me this camera before it's released so I can do a video for you guys and give you my thoughts on the camera. So that's it. Hope you've enjoyed this quick unboxing video. Hopefully it's a quick unboxing video. And look out for my other videos on the S1, not S5, S1R Mark II.